What? I'm laughing already at this picture. I'm laughing at this picture.
The slap was impeccable.
Yeah. What did the five fingers say? Slate face. Yeah. You know how many people have wanted to slap Cody Rhodes? I can see a line that's been going on. I think we've all been in that line when he tried to cure racism in AEW. I think that Tony Khan, the Bucks, Kenny, and probably the rest of the AEW roster and the entire Nightmare Academy would like to slap him in the face like this. I think there's a lie.
So I released it as a short, but I do have it as a video ready to go.
Ooh, nice. I think I would like for Rhea Ripley to stand in for everybody that wants to slap it for Cody Rhodes in the face and be like, ha, you can't do it now.
So here we go.
He's such a little punk.
Whoa! I slapped Cody Rhodes.
Oh!
He did it in the old version of that song.
Yeah. I would love for this to be Cody's next feud in between, or the in between feud with him and Brock Lesnar. I don't know if it's the Miz or not, because the Miz got dropped and maybe they go somewhere in that. But Dominik Mysterio would just be that, oh, I fought Brock Lesnar, the beast incarnate, the most decorated combat sport athlete of all time, a physical specimen to fighting the most dangerous man on the roster. The new Kid Shamrock, Dominik Mysterio. I just think that's a good transition.
15 minutes in prison changes a man.
Yeah. He may break your arm. Brock may break your arm, but Dom will break your spirit and your back with them jailhouse pumps.
Welcome everybody to today's show. I don't know why I've got the wrong graphic up. Welcome everybody to today's show.
Do you think people are gonna go, ooh, he got the wrong graphic up? Do you think people care? Do you think there's, of the 100 of, people that watch the show, do you think they go, got him, put him on Botchamania?
Yes, I feel like there are. I'm Lord Matty Hayes. He is
Marcus, the grand finale.
Hold on. You can't just do. I don't like being in Hogan pose either. You can't just do. You can't just do a Vogue and then directly transition into a Macarena. That's
Why
never
not?
been done. That's never been done.
What do you mean? It's done all the time. It's done all the time. Manny, have you never lived in the 90s?
I have. What's next? You're gonna hit me with a cha-cha slide?
I was gonna go jump on it. Yeah. So I think one episode, Manny, we should just do a complete nonsensical episode where you just have all the wrong data up there and see who would know. Who would notice?
We're just gonna do it this way now.
Hey! What's up, David Forbes?
I always find it weird when the full name comes up. Like, should we put it up?
Yeah, should I put your full name up? What if you get into a fight with somebody and then you be like, yeah, I'm right here. Oh yeah, I'm coming looking for you in the phone book, David Forbes. That's how you know you deal with a psychopath, because they're using the phone book.
So, Raw kicks off with Seth Rollins. He comes to the ring. He questions when was the last time they had a heavyweight title match on Raw, and he says it's nearly been 2 years. And I was thinking, who was it? And I believe it may have been when Bobby Lashley defeated The Miz.
Oh! Shit, you're right. That might be it. That popped in my mind, to be honest. I couldn't think of it. I was like, it had to be Roman and maybe Baron Corbin or some shit.
Or unless they count Big E's cash-in on Bobby Lashley as the next one.
Yeah, I'm going to say they count The Miz because that had... I like the time clock on that one.
Hey, shout out to anyone looking at David Forbes. Check out Facebook and find out which real one is David Forbes. He looking for people.
Prepare for an adventure. Big E beat Bobby Lashley. He got that one. I'm going with either Big E beating Bobby or Miz and because Miz and Lashley was a scheduled wrestling match. Maybe that's what he was implying.
Yes,
a cash in is not a.
And it also had a timer, Marcus, if you recall.
Yes.
The Miz had to fight Bobby Lashley, and each time he found a way out till the main event.
Yeah. So, Manny, here's a question that probably could be saved in a longer discussion, and I don't think we're going to dwell too much on this Monday Night Raw anyway. So we might have time for this. Do you need your world title defended every week, or close to every week, or on Raw or on TV?
No. It's nice to have the occasional one here and there, like a surprise this may happen, but it doesn't make sense. I feel like title matches should be special and you should lead to them to have build, especially world titles. You can do your mid-card title whenever you want and your tag team titles and stuff, but world titles, I believe, should have a blow-off match at a pay. It shouldn't really be on Raw every week, but I guess they have to give this title some prestige and make it mean something to establish it.
They give it the old Orange Cassidy shine it up treatment, but I'm in the vein that I like that a world champions on my show. Well, I'm in the MJF / Roman Reigns category of title defenses and title matches in which they're all big deals. They're not just like Seth Rollins versus Damian Priest. And it's no disrespect to Damian Priest, but I don't think there's a single person on this goddamn planet that thought he was winning tonight or last night.
No, but then I don't really enjoy the Vince McMahon tag number one contender type.
No.
Versus other people, but we got that a week before. If you think about it, because technically they were both number one contenders with AJ.
Oh, we did.
Yeah, so
he snuck it in. He snuck it in.
I'm not a big fan of it, but I do like seeing the champion on TV as quite often, even if he's not got a big role in it, like what Roman had. Like when Roman's on SmackDown, he may not be doing anything physically.
And then I had and I also had a Tiffany epiphany as watching him defend his title against Damian Priest. I was going like, oh yeah, this is the second tier title, but is that so bad? Like NXT is clearly the third brand show. Raw is its own separate show, and SmackDown's the show. SmackDown's the A show. It makes sense. It just all makes sense to me. I don't know. It started to make sense. It clicked. And then I saw another poll. Fuck, what was it? It was about someone posted something online. I forgot what it is. I'll think of it later. I can't remember it right now. But I was like,
was it which title do you like better?
No, not that.
The undisputed WWE Universal title or the WWE World Heavyweight title, which was on our site, and it got 1.3K votes on it.
Wait, which side won?
77% of people preferred the World Heavyweight title design.
Ah, those fools.
Well, I would presume they would. Because the undisputed title isn't necessarily a groundbreaking title design.
But it's not groundbreaking at all, and it's not unique. I just like that title better. I don't know why.
I actually have a problem with the gold metal plate because it just blends in too much with the gold leather belt at the back. It bothers me because I was like, I want my gold. I want it to stand out. So either you make the rim now of the metal platinum, and then have a gold back so it pops a bit more.
Yeah, I'm a fan of the other one. I was watching Rollins with this belt this week, going like, I don't know if I like this belt anymore. I would have rather them just bring back the world title itself.
Nah, I think Winged Eagle. Bring back the Winged Eagle. So Seth says he put out a challenge on Twitter. He said that challenge was accepted by Damian Priest. He said, like them or not, the Judgment Day are as good as it gets, but they're not as good as him. Damian Priest and Finn Balor then comes out, tells Seth that he has only one person to worry about when Seth questions where Dom and Rhea are. Damian and Seth's gives Seth his flowers, but says his resume also speaks for itself. Says tonight he won't fold and claims he doesn't need the Judgment Day to beat him for the title. Seth tells him to put his money where his mouth is and leave his crew in the back. Damon accepts the terms and says he will be the new champion, and Seth will go down in history of having the shortest title reign in history. Seth says his title reign will always be longer than Finn's.
Finn just took offense to everything. It was shots at Finn for no reason in this whole segment, who was just out there supporting his friend. And was like, I don't need Finn to do it. And Finn was like, the fuck you don't? You lost to Bad Bunny. So
WWE.com managed to capture Finn's face the moment that was said.
Hello, darkness, my old friend. Honestly, that should be a shirt. You should just go with that line and then go into this image and then hello, darkness, just be zooming in slowly.
It's nice that Seth came dressed as Roman's title.
Yeah. No, I thought the fit was nice. I think he has to come out in gold every week since he is the World Heavyweight Champion.
I don't like how he's dressed up as a Jacksonville Jaguar at the moment.
No, Seth Rollins or Tyler Black confirmed for AEW.
So we move into the first match of the night, which was Becky Lynch versus Sonya Deville. And it was a really good opening match. And nice. Trish, thank you, Trish. And
thank
Zoe
you, Trish.
Stark were watching from the aisle. They didn't get involved, which was strange.
Well, Manny, they're two older ladies. They didn't want to pull a hip and not be able to compete in their match later tonight. That's the mean comment of the day right there.
I think I've got meaner in me.
Daddy wrestles. Never mind. Manny's meaner. Manny hates women. We hate women on this show, apparently. It's just in general. Because we make it mean. No, I'm joking.
So we go to the back, Sammy and Kevin. Byron asked them what their take is on what happened on SmackDown. Sammy says he's not one to say he told you so, but then says it's really nice to see the Usos do what they should have done months ago. Well, Jay will have to wait and see what happens there, but it isn't my problem, which is when Ludwig and Giovanni, who never speaks, say they're right about one thing: the bloodline isn't their problem, but as long as they're champions, they will be their problem. Which is when Kevin went on a rant.
Yeah, I'm so sick of it. I love his rants. He just goes on these random rants now.
Breaking unwritten rules. You can't appear unless someone speaks about you.
Yes.
Which is when Gunther says Kevin Owens needs to control his temper. You lack discipline. I am a disciplined man, and I need to teach you about discipline. Which is when Kevin decides to walk off and demand a fight.
Yeah, I want a match. And then we don't know until after the commercial break that it was confirmed that they're going next. Yeah. Which I am a little upset about, but happy we got it, and upset about. I would like a proper match between these two with Bill, damn it.
Well, Marcus, I was thinking, so we're going to get through this entire show, but I feel like there's a couple of matches here which happened, and I would have to think something got bumped, because I can't imagine, if you think about it, you're planning a show.
Yeah.
And all this is happening. You don't go, oh yeah, I want a match now.
Yeah.
Something had to get bumped. Like, is it Natty's match at WrestleMania again?
We're going that far ahead? That's why we're behind that. I'm sorry, Natty, you can't make WrestleMania. We fell behind on Raw because we had to book Gunther and Kevin Owens. They wanted it at that moment. Both men. I'm sorry. It's too big of a match. But I think that should be our match that got bumped to the week when they put up these impromptu matches. Because when we did Retro, Mr. Man booked the entire show at the start of the show. What was going to happen if he didn't do Stipulation Night over that Retro episode that's coming out later? But like I would like to think that I hope these people are still on Raw. Shotzi Blackheart.
Oh, she's SmackDown.
She's SmackDown? No, she's Raw now, right?
No, she's SmackDown.
I thought she went to Raw.
Let's Google that.
Let's Google.
I'm going to say
I'm gonna say Shotzi Blackheart versus Valhalla. No DQ match. Oh, got bumped tonight.
No, so she's SmackDown brand.
Oh, damn it.
I wanna say it was something along the lines of Alpha Academy versus the Viking Raiders once again for the 12th time.
This is my favorite, Canes. They say sometimes just not interfering in the opening, so thank you, Trish. We had a little extra time because there was no interference and nothing happened there.
Wait, what kind of interference are you expecting to have? The WrestleMania 31 NWO comes in.
Well, maybe they saved some time for a bonus heavyweight championship match. Maybe Seth got Jade Cargill and Yokozuna and was like, I'm on top of the world. I'm on top of the world. No one can take me. If I'm beating them all in the back, if anybody come out right now and beat me, go ahead. So maybe they saved some time by doing that. Expecting an extra title match.
So Kevin Owens versus Gunther. Banger.
Banger.
Banger. It was a shame. It ended in a roll-up. It didn't need to end in a roll-up. We could have just had a decent finish, but I guess you need to somehow protect Kevin Owens.
You protect it. I guess a roll-up is protection these days, but I always think you were beaten by a wrestling hold. And I'm going to say this is my favorite roll-up of the year because not only was it a roll-up, he didn't half-ass it. Gunther put that right arm or left arm on Kevin Owens' shoulder so he couldn't kick out. And I was like, that's a roll-up, damn it. That's the roll-up. That's why you're one of the best. Right there. That little detail. I loved it. And I just hate I got it on free TV with no bill, no Intercontinental title on the line. And I really wanted it. I really wanted this.
You know, there's always part of me that believes Kevin Owens is always holding back on something. Like, he puts on decent matches, but like something about when he's on pay-per-view, something different. You always get something different, and I think that's almost the same for Gunther as well. But Gunther gives away a bit more on pay-per-view.
Yeah, it's we'll save it for later. Which, no dig at a lot of wrestlers. A lot of wrestlers don't do that. They throw all this shit on the main show and be like, oh. Like, I can see Kevin Owens taking a back bump on the stairs at the pay-per-view for no reason. Going like, why, Kevin? Why? Or doing Swanton or that suplex thing he does. But, enjoyed the match. And I thought Raw started off hot.
Yeah. Matt Riddle said, is in the back, said he's tired of seeing Gunther cheat week after week. Which is when Imperium come out.
Again!
Yeah, you need to watch your mouth.
Are they just waiting in the back watching all the interviews? What are they doing? What are they doing?
I honestly think they're like Death Eaters from Harry Potter, where they just appear now.
Yeah. I would like to think. I kind of wish they would be like just people hanging out, just going like. And I'm sorry for the language, but I wish a nigga would say something about me. Just hanging out by the storage collection. Just go, I wish they would. I wish they would. By all the interview section.
So, Marcus, they fight. But I don't know where Ludwig went during this. So Ludwig just I feel like get punched and then he gets punched into orbit or somewhere.
Yeah.
Because Giovanni is now on the floor getting it in an ankle lock.
Yeah, he didn't even say nothing.
They get all separated, and then Ludwig just comes back into shot, and then lies next to Giovanni. I think this motherfucker ran away.
My favorite part about this isn't that Ludwig ran away, Manny. Is that Giovanni got the business for no reason. He didn't even say anything. Lud was the one who was talking shit. He gets punched, and then Giovanni's the one whose ankle's broken. Like, why? Why, God? Also, I took an observation. Are we done with the backstage area where they had the little fake mock-up ring and podium? Because I think we just go to the gorilla and to some random storage section now.
I think they just couldn't fit it where they were.
I don't think we use it anymore. I don't remember the last time I seen that setup on Raw. Since in the Triple H, not the Triple H era, but the post draft era or whatever.
No, I've seen it a few times in the post draft era.
Okay.
So where are we now?
I'm gonna fact check the hell out of this, Manny. I'm going through everybody like Raw.
No, you do that. The Casey Express step up and challenge Ronda Rousey and Shayna Baszler.
What got bumped?
It's like, we'll give you a shot, but it's your funeral.
And
I was surprisingly impressed with this match.
Why? Been saying this for years, Betty. Been saying this for years. The Casey Express is the best tag team in the women's division on all wrestling shows.
And I want to pause you right there because what you said was correct, Marcus. Ronda Rousey was on the other side of that ring.
Hey, Ronda has not been phoning in since she's been with Shayna, and she made her comments about I won't let her be too highlight the women's tag team division. Just don't want this to be a joke. Which I also saw people upset that when Sasha and Naomi said it, it's a different situation. It's a different situation.
Hey, is it though?
It is.
I don't think it is. I think it's the same situation. I just think people don't take. I just think Sasha has a way about her that makes people instantly turn off.
No, I think it's different that if she said it in public, but they didn't quit. Like this whole division is a joke, but what Ronda said was the truth. They don't take it serious, and that's also under different management. This Triple H, who actually cares about their titles and champions in his NXT run.
So we get Bronson Reed calling Ricochet lucky because he's in the Money in the Bank and he isn't. Bronson claims to have dominated the match and then Shinsuke appears, beat him.
Yes.
I don't know why Bronson Reed was sweaty when he was just standing.
I think he's adopted Mark Henry Hose as Manny. He just hose me down before I go on TV. I can't do this wet. I mean, dry. It was wet. And also, I thought of a new job for someone who had the Money in the Bank. Manny, I did not qualify at Money in the Bank this year, but I damn sure let anybody in my enemies win that title. It's no DQ. I'm gonna come out there. I know I can't win, but I'm gonna stop your ass from winning. That's Bronson Reed's job.
Brock Lesnar wasn't necessarily in that match, and he cost Mustafa Ali that title.
No, Mustafa cost his title by having a heart attack and peeing his pants on top of the ladder when he heard the music. And Brock can be added, but Bronson Reed could not be added. And I would like to just be here being, I'll be petty. I'm just going to be outside. I'm going to attack everybody. And no one's winning the Money in the Bank. This match is going to go forever.
And then we have Ricochet versus Shinsuke Nakamura, which they had a really good match till Bronson decided to ruin it.
It was solid. It was solid. Like, how you were saying Kevin Owens and them held back. I feel like both of them was kind of holding back for we got a title match somewhere down the line. I don't know where it is.
We have documented proof. Shinsuke phones it in till January.
Yeah.
Wrestle Kingdom season. We're not close to Wrestle Kingdom season.
Yeah, I feel Shinsuke is always folded in whenever he's zipped up in his little outfit, his little leather outfit. When he's shirtless and he's just out there, I'm like, oh, Shinsuke means it tonight.
When he's got that little ribbon on.
Yeah. Shinsuke ain't meant it since he retired Muda.
We got to Miz TV. His special guest was Cody Rhodes. Miz asked immediately if Cody's plan of giving Brock a list of places where he could fight him was stupid.
Cody's like, I heard it was ill advised, but stupid. I never heard that one.
Cody said it takes balls, and Miz knows a tiny little thing about that.
Oh, you missed my favorite bit when he calls him Mike. Don't call me Mike. I'm Miz in this ring. The crowd starts chanting Mike.
He says that the Beast is on his annual hibernation, so we won't see him for a while. Miz says he has a surprise for him, and out comes Dominik Mysterio. Dominik then says Cody is a little birdie with a broken wing, and Cody calls Cody a bad father. He should be at home taking care of Liberty. He doesn't say Liberty, but he says daughter.
Eric would have said Liberty.
I'm doing this for Eric, but he is here, and he is just like a just like Ray, a deadbeat dad. This is when Cody went too personal. Like he's been all about wanting to win wrestling championships and people just want to make it personal, but he went full personal here.
Yeah, he went.
He went, Marcus. He has empathy for Dom. For the 15 minutes he spent in prison was really rough on him. Hard times indeed.
Yeah, hard times, baby. I want him to just go into a random rant about hard times. Pork and beans and kings and keys.
Says he has a worse prison tattoo than his. His WrestleMania match wasn't really a match. It was more of a public spanking. He says he isn't perfect. Ray isn't the perfect father, and he knows he knows Ray has made some terrible mistakes, and he knows that because he's looking at one. I feel like Cody deserved the slap.
Yeah. How dare you? No, he absolutely deserved that slap. I don't care if you are a one-armed man. You deserve to be slapped in the face for calling me an accident and a mistake. If I'm Rey Mysterio, I'm driving up Cody. Hey, man. That's my son. You got to defend him after all these years? He wasn't a mistake. No, he wasn't.
So Cody is then slapped by Dominik. He hides behind Rhea, and then they walk away with both of them calling him a deadbeat dad in the aisle. Yeah,
and I also feel like Miz gets punched in the head with the cast just because Cody didn't know what to do with his arms or something. I don't know. But I'm going for the shot at Dominik. If I hit Rhea, it's an accident. I'm going after Dominik. He's still behind her. I think I can target my punches pretty good. I think she would move.
And then we get the battle of the old ladies, Zoe Stark versus Nat.
Before we go to Geriatric Park, Manny, as you want to call it, I don't know. One, Zoe Stark's very talented. But two, do you think Cody is losing stem? Quickly. I know he means Steve. But
yeah, you have to read it as stem.
Yeah, I had to read it as stem. Cody losing stem. Quick, y'all. I think it's fine. I think right now it's not about him winning. His story is with Roman, and they're going to probably go all the way with that to the end, and they're milking time, and they're putting side stories. I think him and Lesnar are having a pretty good story right now, and I wouldn't mind this little side quest with him and Dom happening.
Yeah.
It should help Dom.
Over to the Golden Girls, where Zoe Stark takes on the
God damn it, Manny! God damn it!
Do you know when you cut me off? Me off? I went back and my mind started working on what I could say next.
Well, Manny, I just want to say thank you for being a friend. This is mean! Natty, I'm older, I think, than Natty. No, Natty's older than me. Natty is younger than Eric.
Is she?
I don't think so.
She's 41.
Put Rhea down, needs to come back. One more RKO. That would be epic. I don't know when it can happen. I want it to come completely out of nowhere, and I think the crowd would go berserk if Randy Orton man's come back, RKO and Rhea Ripley for no reason.
No. Dom would have to overstep. Dom would have to overstep, and then Randy, being Randy, would have to just, you know what? I'm going to take what means most to you right now. Bye-bye. Yeah.
Can we get the Triple H / Adam Cole handcuffed on the rope and Randy Orton's attacking Rhea?
Yeah, how do you want to get handcuffed as well on the rope?
Clearly not the way Adam Cole was. Put in the fetal position. Couldn't double rope.
I don't know why they used I still don't know why he used the whole one cuff.
It's clearly a mistake, Manny, of panicking and not knowing what to do. Clearly a mistake. This is not what he wanted to do. I think Adam Cole was like, what the fuck did you do? You ruined the segment.
So Zoe Stark and Natalya actually put on a good match.
Yeah. Again, there are certain women I do not doubt can put on a good match, and that's Natalya and Zoe, who have experience, I think, wrestle each other for maybe a second in NXT. I think that was part of Natty's run.
I don't think. No, I think it was just Cora Jade, wasn't it?
No, I thought she got.
No, I think this was the period where Zoe Stark actually injured her knee.
Oh. Yeah, whatever. Facts. I'm going to trust you as our fact checker. And I'm going to also say, these are two very talented athletes that I thought they could put on a good match. Just like I thought Ronda and KC Express.
How dare you call Natty an athlete?
Natty's an athlete, damn it. You know she is.
Natty smokes 40 a day. She is not an athlete.
I bet you she has better cardio than the both of us. And she smokes. She might,
but she damn well knows how to deliver lunch meat to people. She's a lunch lady.
It never ends. But can I tell you something? And I want to add a side note to this when we're talking about women and disrespecting other women and stuff like that. What the hell's going on with Lacey Evans and Sergeant Slaughter's daughter?
I don't know.
When did Sergeant Slaughter get a daughter? Why is this some random plot twist?
First of all, I don't even know how she's disrespecting Sergeant Slaughter.
She wore a hat. Manny, she wore a hat which triggered Sergeant Slaughter's daughter and says, hey, you still my daddy's gimmick. And it triggers Lacey Evans to go, bitch, I'm sorry. You weren't good enough to continue your father's legacy. Oh, with your fake ass valor. Like she's legit. She has
more claim to wearing that than the actual Sergeant.
You know, if I'm Lacey Evans, I'm coming on SmackDown next week, and I'm going by Lady Slaughter. There's nothing you can do about it. There's nothing you can do about it. And I will call Sergeant Slaughter by his real name, which no one knows what it is anyway, and say, Vince owns the Sergeant part of your name, Mr. Slaughter. Yeah, and Slaughter was a turncoat.
I don't know if this message is going to come through because I just had to approve it. But Jimmy wrote, thanks, Manny. As if I wasn't depressed enough. You tell me old ass Nettie is in my exact age.
Yep. Way to do that, Manny. Way to hurt people.
Well, Nattie's got enhancements too, though. So technically, she's younger than she's technically parts of her are younger than all of us. Lacey needs to turn up to SmackDown and start a show called G.I. Ho.
I would really fuck up the Slaughter name. I would honestly set up a match between Lacey Evans and Sergeant Slaughter. Boot camp match. The last time.
So we go to the back where Paul Heyman, he's telling everyone to watch SmackDown as the family drama unfolds as Jey Uso makes his choice. Jey Uso will make his choice and will stand by his brother. Solo. You can share a womb with your twin Jimmy, but you will never be close to him, quite like you are to your tribal chief, Roman Reigns.
You know, I would be upset why they spill it over into my Raw show. Why are they putting this excess drama on my show? Paul, you are a SmackDown exclusive, damn it. Why are you giving me this Roman Reigns drama shit? We fight on Monday Night Raw for world titles. We don't have this drama. But
you know what the thing is? The way this was shot was like he was about to say something really like, so, yeah, I want to talk about my friend's passing and stuff like that.
I'm sorry. I'm laughing about that, and then I'm laughing. G.I.O. Announcer Jim Duggan. G.I.O. USA! USA! Manny, I think that'd be the only time you would support a USA chant at any event.
Oh, because I'd celebrate 4th of July with you if that happened.
Hey, Manny, you know I'm going to release a short of me throwing tea into the river for the 4th of July. I'm going to get some Lipton tea and just launch it into the LA River.
Yeah, but Marcus, you will have to send that to me to upload because you don't have to do it.
I'll find a way.
Then we get set. Then they were supposed to get a match between Cedric and Shelton versus Indus but this match never happened because Indus wanted blood.
Oh, this hurt my wee little heart to watch Shelton and Cedric just get their ass whooped by Veer and Sanga. The segment ended with them celebrating in the ring, but it ended when I saw Cedric in the fetal position and the ref saying, he can't go, and I go, no.
He was screaming or saying something, and then Sanga was like, shut up!
You're ruining my moment. Get out the ring, it's my fucking moment. He played full shot. Oh man.
Lord Meanie hate in the house.
Yeah. You bring it on to hate.
You continued it by wanting to throw tea in a river, so
that's American! I'm sorry I hurt you with my American aspect, Manny. I'm sorry. I can't help it. It's indoctrinate me, like whips in the back and hot dogs.
Hold on. Why are those two linked together? Explain.
Well, one is clearly slavery, Manny, and I don't know. Hot dogs, I don't know. It just goes to the 4th of July. I don't know. Okay, leave me alone. That would be great. Manny's live streaming a wedding. It's going to do great numbers. And in the chat, USA.
We get the main event, which is Seth Rollins versus Damian Priest. It was a good match. Priest looked confused as to why Finn Balor was at ringside, which led to him losing the match with the stomp. And then at the end of Raw, Finn squares off with Seth to end Raw.
Little dissension from the Judgment Day tonight. Do you think they should break up?
No, it's just too good.
They're gonna break up. They're gonna break up.
They will, but I think it's too good at the moment.
You know what? I think Vince McMahon's dick gets hard whenever he sees Damian Priest. Like, why is he with this little man? Why is he with him?
So Raw, I really enjoyed Raw.
Raw went by fast, but there was a lull in the show. There was like, there was a point after the Cody and Miz segment when we got the Indus and Hurt Business, and I feel like there was something else in between. Natty and Zoe Stark, I think, was in between there, but that was fine. I don't know. There was something. There was a small portion of the show that I was like,
Well, the only thing that happened after Miz was Zoe Stark, Natty, Paul Heyman.
That was okay.
Cedric, Shelton, Indus, and then the main event.
I think the Indus part I felt like was unnecessary. I think that was just a low for me. I think that was it.
Do you know what?
I remember seeing that and going like, I don't really need this.
Do you think the reason it was too short is because matches had to get bumped, like to fit in Kevin Owens and Gunther, and then the women's tag match?
Yeah. Again, that women's tag match was really good though. I think Ronda, since George Shayna has found a little more like she wanted to be there. I don't know what that's called. The how to. She found the how to. The how to. Quote we're getting here. Ronda's found the how to. The how to. What you gotta do.
Prodigy. I just want to point out that I think there's still more upside to Caden Carter than Jai Lee, which was the original thing between me and Eric, like who's going to be better on the main roster.
Oh yeah. Caden Carter's made the main roster has had a video package and a match against international superstar Ronda Rousey. Yeah. That makes her the biggest star. I was shocked to find out that Caden Carter was 35.
Yeah.
I always thought she was younger than that. This is the first time I was tricked in wrestling when I go.
She's got them good genes, Marcus. She got that black and Asian genes.
Yep. That shit don't crack.
You never know how old they are.
That shit don't crack unless you on crack.
But so I didn't find out that Vince McMahon was backstage and then made changes to this episode of Raw till after I watched it.
Yeah.
And I was like, he may have changed for the better because this show I didn't have any problems with.
Yeah. But here's the thing about Vince McMahon in the back and changing anything. You can say that every week and people would be like, it's not Grodin, no matter what. Like, it don't matter. I don't honestly care. And then, also, it makes me want to watch more to see the train wreck. Mr. Man took over. I want to see the train wreck. I don't care. I just don't. We all know Vince McMahon and Jerry Jones are never going to leave. They're never going to leave. And the Cowboys are doomed, and WWE will probably be doomed before. But you know what? They may do all right.
The problem isn't Jerry Jones, though, at the Cowboys. I don't think the problem is Jerry Jones. I think it's just the Cowboys are cursed.
Yeah, well, it's Jerry Jones is the GM and the owner, so I'm going to just put it on him anyway. But him and Vince McMahon are two people. They're going to be two constants, Manny, around their organizations that you're just going to have to deal with. Oh, but Damian Priest deserves better. I wouldn't mind him having a real feud for the world title at one point. Just saying.
Yeah. Well, it looks like they're leaning towards Finn. I hope they don't do Finn instantly. I hope they build to it. Like, put it on Money in the Bank or whatever.
I think we can't break up Judgment Day until we get the Rhea and Dom wedding. And I know someone's like, wedding. Yes, we need that wedding. We need it. We need that. We haven't had a wedding in Raw in about 2 or 3 years since the pandemic, since Lashley and Lana and Rusev ruined up. That's how dated that is. All those people are gone. All of them. Everybody. Except for Bobby. And then when I say Bobby, I go, Bobby who? Bobby Lashley. Oh. I think that we need a new wedding. It's Dom and Rhea. And I don't know what the big payoff of that wedding will be or whatnot, but I think that should be the breakup of the Judgment Day. And I think people will watch it.
With Damian Priest.
Oh! Or honestly, you wait till Buddy comes back, because Buddy's coming back. He has to get his woman back.
He ain't getting his woman back.
Oh, we did have the Index wedding. We did have Index. Forgot about them.
Yeah,
that don't count. That's NXT. That's a minor league wedding. I'm talking about the major leagues with a budget.
That looked classy.
It looked classy, but Manny, compared to Monday Night Raw, they may as well got married in a courthouse. Probably fit more people in there than you could in the Capitol Wrestling Center. Just saying.
I think that's the end of the show.
Yeah, Buddy Murphy got to be in the cake.
No,
I want Buddy Murphy in the cake. Damn it, and come out.
I want to put one of the rules in the cake.
Or honestly, I know their feud is kind of over with him and Rey Mysterio, but if Rey showed up and ruined Dom's wedding, it would be amazing.
Is it ever really over though?
No, it's not. It's his son. This is my son.
Rey will always be a deadbeat to him.
Or we have Brock Lesnar kill Dominik Mysterio, and we can have Rey Mysterio reenact the Goblet of Fire and yell, "That's my son! That's my boy!" And you know Rey's emotions never change, so he has to be as deadpan as possible. That's my boy. That's my son.
That's my son. How could you do this, Brock?
Was that you that sent me the Cedric Diggory video of the lady jogging and it was like
yes. Hey, what are you listening to? Dun, 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 dun. He's back.
Doug Lord's back. That has to be our next watch along. So that has to probably be our next watch along. It's referenced way too much on this show.
Marcus, the thing is, we reference that more often. We reference the whole fucking thing.
Yeah.
I can't give away. How many hours is each movie? Like 3 hours?
Yeah. So when we were in Vegas for Double or Nothing, at the hotel room, there was no TV. There was a Harry Potter marathon on. So clearly I put it on. It's middle of the night or whatever. So I went. It's the Chamber of Secrets. Huh? Oh, Manny, I never sleep. It doesn't matter where I'm at. That's the one constant about me. Even on vacation, my body goes, you know you're going to be awake, motherfucker, right? Because the Chamber of Secrets is on. And so my favorite scene in the Chamber of Secrets is going on. And I couldn't sleep because I needed to see Dobby get kicked. But what's Malfoy? What's his dad's name? Lucius Malfoy.
Lucius.
I need to see him kick Dobby out of the room, and then Dobby opens up the book with the sock in there. Dobby's free. I don't know why that shit makes me laugh. That entire end of that movie is playing serious and emotional for Dobby's freedom and the free of all slavery and the house elves and all that. But to me, it's the greatest comedy I've ever seen in my life.
So I remember do you know when they bring out the video set and you just watch movies in school and something?
Yeah.
You're in history, and I don't know why we were watching it, but our history teacher, Miss Chisholm, decided she wanted to put on Outbreak. Do you know what got rewinded so many times? When they shot that little monkey. She was rewinding it, so we watched that over and over again.
Yeah, I was gonna say, when did the kids get control of this? We never had control. But yes, I would watch that over and over.
This is so wrong, but then I feel like that shaped who I am today, of why I find certain things funny.
But the Lucius Malfoy kick, Manny, I would argue with you. There's never been a better acted moment in cinema, in movie history. Never a better acting moment, because I've rewinded it multiple times. Obviously, Dobby is not a real character. I don't know what he kicked when they had is a stand-in for kicking, but his face was so good. It was so like, oh, he really kicked that motherfucker.
Yeah, but the actor that played Lucius Malfoy always had this fantastic, like, villain face. Like he's
ultimate villain.
Very akin to William Regal when he was a villain and he made those faces. That actor that plays Lucius Malfoy does that stuff.
I don't know why I'm blanking out on his name, because I actually know his name. I'm just blanking out on it. And I remember seeing him in some TV show, and he was a good guy. And I was like, nah. Don't buy this at all. You're evil. You're evil.
You walk around with a cane with a stiff upper lip looking down on people.
You look down on everybody. Don't matter. You can play a homeless man begging for change. I know you're looking down on the people giving you the change. You only gave me a quarter.
That's all I got.
You fuck you.
Get it together, bum.
Yeah, get it together. Oh, but yeah. Love that guy. I just think that we need to have heels and faces in movies. And I know that there is. You cast people as always a heel and a face. But I want a clear line. I don't want to see you doing no face roles. Ever. I want you to be always the villain. And I want everybody to know you're always the villain. Wait for it. Just wait for it.
Technically, Harry Potter is Steve Austin then, because he does both. The man talks to snakes, Marcus. That is clearly the signs of a bad wizard.
Yeah. That's he's Kenny Omega. He's talking to Don Callis. Yeah, you can speak a little bit to Don Callis. Oh yeah, that's why you understand him. But he also turned on you.
Yeah, so I don't know when we do the next watch along, but yeah, it should be Harry Potter, unless Shantae returns to the channel where we can finally watch Beverly Hills Cop 3.
I don't know who's harder to book, Shantae, MJF, Roman Reigns, or Brock Lesnar. They're all in the same category of we got limited dates.
Eric
has limited. Eric, I don't know how he got such a lax schedule. Who wrote these contracts? Oh, he probably did.
What contract? Dude, it's free.
I mean, yes, for free. Sorry, Manny. Like, wait, what? Nah.
You pay in lack of sleep.
Yeah, I pay in short life expectancy. I guess we should wrap it up.
With the head wound, Harry Potter is probably done. True.
Yeah.
Or
I would. You know who is the best heel in all movies? Like, who is like the heel, like, what actor, not movie, but what movie actor is like the greatest heel? Like, you just go like, fuck yeah, this guy's he's evil.
Well, I always thought Snape was a really good heel. Till you found out he was working for good at the end.
Well, that's a good heel. They always turn babyface at the end. Just look at Steve Austin and The Rock, for example.
Snape was a good heel.
Alec Ripley, rest in peace. He might be the greatest movie heel of all time.
I don't know who that is.
I don't either. Who is this?
Jimmy, who is that?
Just give me a movie role. Give me a movie role. Don't give me his real name.
The one from the Glorious Bastards.
Christoph Waltz, right?
Palpatine. Palpatine is the greatest villain ever.
Oh, no, fuck Palpatine. Once he came back from Rise of Skywalker, he diminished his career. He diminished it. I hate it. Rise of Skywalker is the worst. It's the worst.
And the prince from Ted Lasso. So funny.
Oh, yeah. He's
petty. Needle dick. I mean, Sammy.
So petty. So petty.
That would be you if you were cast in Ted Lasso.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Fuck you. I was building you a team and a league, and you turning your back on me for these white folk? Nah. Petty for life. You will not make the national team ever.
Yeah, so let's end it here.
Yeah.
Before we go on and do like another 2 hours.
Yeah, I had another tangent. The Full Hill movie tangent has really got me going like, fuck, who's like the consistent, like just fucking asshole-y looking movies.
We can save that discussion. Let's park that discussion for an actual watch-along.
Yeah.
Marcus, I watched Blank Check before we go. It don't hold up.
Again, as I had this long discussion with Eric, did we ever see Blank Check or did we see the trailer and a bunch of commercials? Did we watch it? And I was like, I think I watched it, and I think I remember being hating it. Now the question is, Manny, would you rather watch that or would you rather watch Richie Rich starring Macaulay Culkin?
I'll watch anything with Macaulay Culkin in.
All right, watch along The Good Son. It's Macaulay Culkin versus Elijah Wood to the death.
No.
I watched My Girl because of Macaulay Culkin. Just to watch him die. Just to watch him die. Didn't know that was coming at all.
You didn't like bees. Macaulay, you didn't like bees.
I think that's the greatest child death scene of all time. It goes that and then probably G-Baby and Hardball.
We can't watch movies specifically for kids to die.
Why not?
We already have a bad rep for what we have done on the show.
I watched the movie Juno and wishing for the abortion, Manny. That's not bad.
I want to V-trigger, what's his name? Son.
Who?
Josh Alexander.
Oh, yeah. Yes.
And you wanted to kidnap Johnny Gargano's kid.
And the kid turned face. You know, that kid had the look of horror. I don't know what they showed that kid when they did the special effect of the lightsaber, but when he saw that lightsaber, he was like, fuck, they're really going to kill me. That kid was not acting. Master Skywalker, they're attacking. It's like, bruh. Oh, shit. Probably one of the scenes where I just went, oh, shit, in a movie theater going, oh, shit. He that dark?
He hated sand.
It gets everywhere. It gets everywhere. That's what I'm going to put on his epitaph. Anakin Skywalker. Here lies Anakin Skywalker, formerly known as Darth Vader. Right-hand man to the Emperor. He hated sand. When he was killing those kids, just picture the sand, picture the sand.
Oh, okay.
That's in the show. We went on the longest tangent ever.
We could have been done 15 minutes ago.
Yeah.
I'm Louis Lord Manny Hayes. He's been.
Marcus, the grand finale, and this is the heel edition of the Sharpshooter's Manny and Marcus, where we talked about killing kids, kicking slaves, calling women lunch ladies and smoking and all this shit. Old. The meanest episode we've ever did.
Make sure you tune in tomorrow for ETE and Thursday again for us covering your NXT and AEW Dynamite. And on that note, peace.